Things are getting steamy on Geforce Now this Thursday. Welcome to the GFN CDO Weekly Recap, where we recap the latest Thursday blog from Geforce Now. Man, oh man, oh man. We got SteamDeck. We got a new up-and-coming game, indie title that's blazing the charts and is the darling of everybody that love all things Skyrim-ish. But we're going to get into that. Before we do that, do us a huge favor, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and rock those bells for notifications. All right, let's get directly into it. And you know, in order for us to do that, we have to go to the article. And the article is right here. It reads, GFN Thursday, things are getting steamy. This is on CloudDosage.com, your number one place to get your cloud gaming news. Let's read more into this article. It continues. The steam is rising on this week's GFN Thursday new update. Rolling out today on SteamDeck is the official and native Geforce Now app. The new app will allow SteamDeck users to enjoy high-end gaming at levels that are not currently possible natively on SteamDeck. The app was originally announced at CES 2025. So, you will also be able to extend the battery life of your Steam Deck by up to 50% while playing your games on the GFN app. The app will also function when the Steam Deck is docked and supports up to 4K 60 frames per second. Users will be able to play top games such as Clear Obscure, Expedition 33, and Oblivion Remastered at maximum settings without worrying about hardware limitations. It sounds like the Steam Deck is going to become one of the best places to enjoy Geforce Now. You can download the app on the Geforce Now download page. There is also a step-by-step guide on how to get the app running on the article. So definitely check out the Cloud Dosage article. We'll leave a link to it in the description as always, and in the comment section. All right. But that's not it. There is more great stuff coming to NVIDIA GeForce Now. Let's talk about this week's games. So this week we have 6 new games coming to the GeForce Now library on this week's GFN Thursday. It includes a day one release of Nice Day for Fishing. This game is a pixel fishing RPG that sees the player aim to become the hero of Honeywood. We also have Tainted Grail, Fall of Avalon. I'm telling you, this is like the darling of all those Skyrim fans and stuff like that out there. We're going to talk about that a little bit as well in the comments portion of this video, which is a mature first-person RPG set in a dark fantasy world. And now you can let's talk about the full list of games coming this week. So if you look at the full list of games, they are Nice Day for Fishing, as mentioned prior. This is a new release on Steam as of May 29th. It's Cash Cleaner Simulator is a new release on Steam. Tokyo Extreme Racer, on Steam. The Last Spell is coming via Steam. Tainted Grail, The Fall of Avalon is coming via Steam, and Torque Drift 2 via the Epic Game Store. So there you have it, folks. All of the fantastic goodies coming to GeForce Now this week. And again, as always, make sure you go to CloudDosage.com for all of the latest and greatest in cloud gaming news. Okay. So let's talk about it. What are my thoughts on this? What are your boy MM2K's thoughts on this? Well, I will say this. The Steam Deck app is awesome. And I like how they put one of the benefits of, because people said, well, why won't I just play natively? Well, you get to save your battery life by playing via NVIDIA GeForce Now. I just really think that when it comes to playing your average games, NVIDIA GeForce Now is either number one or at least top 2 way to play games, period. Just period. Even natively, period. Because the versatility in the game's service is just awesome. You can just take it with you anywhere, and now having the app on the Steam Deck hardware is awesome. You ain't got to wait for games to get verified, Steam Deck verified. You just, if they're available on NVIDIA GeForce Now, you're playing with awesome fidelity, awesome performance. So there you go. I think that announcement is as great as it is. People are going to probably call me crazy for this, but I think that pales in comparison to this. This game, the Tainted Grail, the Fall of Avalon. Oh my gosh. I mean, like, if you think that I'm just capping here, let's do this. Let's go check it out on Steam. Right now, this game is on Steam. Now, the people are playing it right now. They're loving the game. It just came out a few days ago, and it's already got very positive review. Getting very positive on Steam is hard. This game has a very positive. Shout out to Matty Plays. He did a review of the game. You know, he's a big like Bethesda, Skyrim, Fallout type fan, and he's like, "Look, this is the game in that Skyrim, Oblivion, or just a whole like this is for Elder Scrolls fans. This is the slice of Elder Scrolldom." Let me make sure I say that correctly. Elder Scroll them. So, you know, if you're looking for something in that flavor, you have it right there. Awesome. Everyone that's playing this game that I've seen a review from, they love this game. This is probably another sleeper hit, and you know this spills over into a whole nother discussion that I have on my personal channel, MM2K Gaming. Definitely check us out, MM2K Gaming News, or check us out on Twitch at HNDC TV. That's HNDC TV. When you hear me say the Hard Knock Digital Culture, that's it. That's our channel on Twitch, HNDC. Where we talk about these $50 games, and I think this one retails for $44.99. These $50 games are outperforming most of these AAA games, and they look, you know, just as great in many instances. They're using a lot of great technology, and they're only $50. And then we got people wanting to charge $80, $90 for games. If you want to hear more of that discussion, definitely go over to that channel where we have like brutally honest conversations in the whole situation. This is another one. This is awesome. I love this new age of the indie era where the indie gamers actually have access to the tools they need to compete with the AAA games without giving us all that AAA bloat that is an excuse for the AAA bloated cost. There you have it. So yeah, I highly suggest check it out, that one. I'm going to check it out as well, and we'll review it, and if I get access to it, I'll definitely do that here. All right, so there you have it. Those are the two big announcements of the week as far as I'm concerned. I know there's a lot more people that care about the SteamDeck, because a lot of you that are listening to this, you might have one. I'm telling you, my personal favorite is this Tainted Grail, the Fall of Avalon, coming to Geforce Now. I think that's awesome, and I also will tell you, look, man, there's no better situation than this. Check us out on HNDC TV, MM2K Gaming News, all that great stuff, because we have more gaming conversations there. And come back here for my V-Rising reviews and stuff like that, because those are awesome as well. With that said, appreciate everybody. Thank you so much. Let us know what you think in the comment section below, because like I always say, who cares what I think? But if you did like what I had to say, check out the links below to follow me. They will lead you to, again, the aforementioned Hard Knock Digital Culture, MM2K Gaming, and here, Cloud Dosage. With that said, peace. Have a wonderful gaming day.